there, folks. Here we are in Game 2 of the 1969 World Series between the Baltimore Orioles, who are highly favored, over the New York Mets. We were playing in Baltimore. Game 1 was won by the Orioles by a score of 1-0. And here in Game 2, we have Jerry Koosman on the mound for the Mets and Dave McNally on the mound for the Orioles. And to introduce the lineups, it's going to be Agee batting first and playing center field, Harrelson batting second, at shortstop, Cleon Jones in left field batting third. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Clendenin batting fourth, playing first base. Swoboda fifth in right field. Charles at third base, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Jerry Grody, the catcher. Batting eighth is Al Weiss, the second baseman. And then batting ninth is the pitcher, Jerry Koosman. For the Orioles, you've got Don Buford, left field, leading off. Paul Blair, center fielder, batting second. Frank Robinson batting third, the right fielder. Boog Powell, first base, batting cleanup. Brooks Robinson batting fifth, the third baseman. Elrod Hendricks batting sixth, catcher. Davey Johnson, second baseman, batting 7th. We're missing the catcher Etchebarren. Let's pull him out of the pack. He's still in the dugout. There he is. And the Etchebarren batting 7th. And it's Mark Belanger batting 8th, and then batting 9th is the pitcher Dave McNally. All right, so we're going to get started right now. Okay, and the batter is leading off is going to be Tommy Agee. And it's a 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Yes. It's just chopper to Belanger. Throws it over to first. One away. Now we're going to identify quickly the hot and cold batters. In the last game, we've got 2 for 3 for Grody, so he's going to be hot for the Mets. 2 for 3 for Grody. And we're going to have Oh for 4 for Charles with 2 strikeouts. So Charles is going to be the cold batter. And for the Orioles, Powell is going to be hot. And cold will be, for the Orioles, it's going to be Elrod Hendricks is going to be cold. Hendricks is not in this one, so it's going to be Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson is the cold batter. Okay, so 1 out, top of the first. A 3-3-5. Is McNally wild? No, he is not. He is a star, flash, and control. 3-5. Is Harrelson a sad sack? Is Harrelson a sad sack? He's a scrapper, so it's no. 3-3-5. So it's a single to right field, and He is not stoic, so he steals second base. So Bud Harrelson singles to right, and on the next pitch takes second base. So the Mets already have a runner in scoring position. Cleon Jones. Say 2-2-3. 2-2-3. No. Slugger or utility. He's a slugger. Yes, he is. And it's a... He's not a whiffer, so it's a line out to the shortstop, Belanger. 2 away. And Don Clendenin. His name is spelled with 2 N's. And it's a 3-5-5. 3-5-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? No, he isn't. Is the batter a champion? He is not. And he is a whiffer, so it's strike 3. And the Mets get 1 hit, and they lead 1 at the end of half an inning of play. The score is 0-0. And the Orioles, you can see Don Buford. Let's see. Don Buford. And that's a 3-6-6 for Buford. He's a hero and patient. 3-6-6. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, no. Fly ball to center fielder, Agee. 1 away, Paul Blair. And it's 2-4-5. 2-4-5. He is not a hero. 2-4-5. So it's a high infield pop, and you have both Clendenin and Weiss converging on this, but Weiss calls him off. So 2 out, and we go to the player experience chart. Player experience chart. And let's see if we get a little angle here. Better angle so we get the cards. There we go. All right. Player experience chart. And it's going to be 2 die. And it's going to be Frank Robinson, who's an icon, no doubt about that, against Jerry Koosman, who's a semi-prospect. So it's a 3-4. He's not a prospect, so it's a 3-4. Is the batter a prospect? No. Otherwise, it's a comebacker to Koosman over to first for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the top of the 2nd. Ronnie Swoboda, the right fielder for the Mets. Swoboda during the regular season hit 9 home runs and batted .235. Say 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Is pitcher struggler? No, nothing on the batter. Say hard hit ball to the 3rd baseman, Robinson. Robinson rifles it over to first. 1 away. Ed Charles. Ed Charles hit 3 home runs during the season and batted .207. Extremely light hitting 3rd baseman. And it's a 1-5-5. 1-5-5. Home run king? I don't think so. And that's a fly ball to shallow center. Blair there. 2 away. And Jerry Grody, the catcher. And that's 1-2-2. 1-2-2. Is he a champ or a whiffer? He is a whiffer. And that's a single. Infield single to the 3rd baseman. So it's a slow chopper that the 3rd baseman, Brooks Robinson, rushes in for, but doesn't get a hold of the ball, and Grody gets an infield single. Seems that Robinson just couldn't handle that one. Normally it's a easy play for him, a routine play for him. One of the best 3rd basemen in the league, if not the best. Al Weiss, second baseman. Say 4.66. 4.66 home run king or slugger. No, he's a scrapper. It's a single to left. A single to left. And Grody hustles over to third base. So we have first and third now. And Jerry Kuzman is batting. 2 out, first and third. Kuzman's a batter. And that's a 1.55. 1.55 for Kuzman. He's a scrapper. That's a high fly ball to center field. Blair. And that's all she wrote. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Score 0-0. And for the Orioles, we're going to see Powell. That's a 5.56. 5.56 is Kuzman an ace? Yes, he is. So that ball is lined right at Charles at third base. One away. Brooks Robinson. And it's a 2.55. 2.55. Is Kuzman a star? No, he is not. Home run king? Yes, he is. But the decider die says no, he isn't. So it's a high fly to left field. And that's Jones. 2 down. And now we go to Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson is the Orioles' second baseman. And that's a 4.56. 4.56. He's patient, no. And that's a high fly to medium center field. And Agee there. And that's 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 2 innings of play, the score is 0-0. Okay. Go to Tommy Agee. Top of the third. And that's a 1.34. 1.34 is the catcher gold. Semi-gold. The decider die says he's gold. It's strike 3. So Agee strikes out. That's the second strikeout of the game for McNally. Buddy Harrelson. Buddy singled last time up. 4.56. 4.56, fly out, center field. Blair under it. 2 away, and Cleon Jones. Let's say 1.46. 1.46. Is McNally flash? Yes, he is. The decided die says yes. So that's strike 3. Okay, 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the Oriole, bottom half of the third. I'm going to plug in the camera. It's running out of gas, if you will. You may have to juggle it a little bit here. Oh, just pull. There we go. All right. Let's move it back a little bit. Let's see. Okay. There we go. We're plugging in our equipment. Okay, so we have, what are we doing here? We're in the bottom of the third. We're going to have Etchebarren, Andy Etchebarren, the catcher. He's a semi-gold catcher. And it's a 2.24. 2.24 Pitching at home, no. Slugger, no. 2-2-4. Say, line drive to right field. And that's going to be a single for Etchebarren, a leadoff single. Mark Belanger is going to bunt. That's a 4. And out at first, runners advance, so it's a sacrifice. 1 away. Etchebarren's a second. And you're going to have McNally, the pitcher. 3-4-4 is the pitcher a prospect? He's a semi-prospect, but the side of data says no. 3-4-4, is he patient? I don't think so. He's actually eager. He's the opposite. And it's a high fly to the right side of the infield, and that looks like Weiss. Weiss has it. 2 away. Etchebarren's at second, and Don Buford, the batter. Don Buford, during the regular season, hit 12 home runs and batted .291 for the Orioles. That's a 1-1-6. 1-1-6. Fresh pitcher. Yes, he is. And that's strike 3. That's the first strikeout for Kuzman. And no runs after 3 innings of play. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Don Clendenin, the cleanup hitter for the Mets. The top of the 4th. Let's say 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Is a catcher iron? No. Good eye? No. Strike 3. And it's going to take us to the baseball right now. Baseball right now. Swoboda's up. And it's 3-6. Baseball right now, 3-6. Cold pitcher. No. So it's a high fly. Pops straight back, actually. Pops straight back, and that's Etchebarren calling for it. That's 2 away. Ed Charles. .225. 225. Is McNally a star? Yes, but no. Slugger or sad sack? He is a sad sack. We're going to roll this one again. Decided that second time. And he is a sad sack. 225. It's a high fly. Strike 3. He's a whiffer, so it's a strike 3. And 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Ed Charles strikes out. That was McNally's 5th strikeout of the game. We go to Paul Blair, the top of the lineup. Well, the second place batter, the third place batter, and Powell. So it's Blair, Robinson, and Powell. Frank Robinson. It's Paul Blair with a 2-3-3. Ace or a star. Kuzman is an ace. Hard hit ground ball. Right at Harrison. Harrison rifles it, 1 away. Harrison's nickname is Twiggy. About 160 pounds. But boy, he's got an arm on him. He makes the plays in that hole. 1-5-6. 1-5-6. Robinson is not a whiffer. Frank Robinson is not a whiffer. 1-5-6. He would be today. Outfield drama chart. The outfield drama chart. See what happens. The outfield drama chart. That's a 2-3. Is a center fielder iron? AG is no. AG is I believe AG is gold. Yeah, he's semi-gold. So that's a no. That's a 2-3. That's a no. So it's an easy fly ball that AG gets to. 2 away. And Boog Powell. 466. 466. Home run king or slugger. He's a home run king. The side of die says no. 466. Single to right field. Line drive single to right. So with 2 out, Powell is up. I'm sorry. Powell is on at first base, and it's Brooks Robinson. 556. Is Koosman an ace? Yes, he is. Line drive right at Charles for the 3rd out of the inning. And that's the end of 4. Go to the top of the 5th. Score is still 0-0. McNally's going to face Jerry Grody, Al Weiss, and Tommy Agee. Grody batted .252, not too bad for a catcher. Hit 6 home runs. But he's a tremendous defensive catcher. He's a semi-gold catcher. Here's the pitch. A 1-1-3. Is McNally an ace? No, he is not. Is he a slugger? No, he is not. And it's a set sack or home run king strikes out. No, it's a single to center. So he hits it hard right up the middle and makes it to center field for a single. Right beyond the reach of Belanger, who's got tremendous range. So Grody is on base with his second. He's actually the hot hitter, and he's on base with his second single of the game. He's 2 for 2. Al Weiss. And we're going to bunt with Weiss and see what Koosman can do. And that's going to be a 4. Okay, so it's a sacrifice. Grody's at second. And it's Jerry Koosman. 566. 566. Good eye, no. And it's strike 3 on Koosman, so that's 2 away. And that's McNally's 6th strikeout of the game. It takes us to the baseball right now chart. Tommy Agee on the baseball right now chart. And it's a 3-4. Baseball right now, 3-4. Is it a cold batter? Let's take a look at what Agee did last time up. Yes, he is. He's a cold batter. And a cold batter. It's a weak dribbler back to the pitcher. And that's going to be the 3rd out. Go to the bottom of the 5th. And it's going to be Davey Johnson, second baseman. Davey Johnson hit 7 home runs and batted .280 in '69. And it's the 1-2-6. A 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He's semi-fresh. It's a line drive to second baseman, Weiss. 1 away. And the Etchebarren. We're in the bottom of the 5th, no score. Game 2 of the 1969 World Series using History Maker Baseball. 2-3-6. Double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. It's a walk. Etchebarren manages a walk. That's the first walk given up by Koosman in the game. And it's Mark Belanger. Belanger's going to hit away. And it's a 1-2-2. A 1-2-2. See a workman, no. Champ or a whiffer. 1-2-2, no. Line drive right at Charles. 2 away. And it's a pitcher, Dave McNally. Actually, in Game 5 of the World Series that year, McNally smacked the 2-run home run, giving the Orioles a 2-0 lead. Soon after that, it was Frank Robinson who strokes a home run, and the Orioles were up 3-0 in the game they would eventually lose. McNally, 4-4-5. He is patient. Decided die says no, because he's semi-patient. So it's a hard hit ground ball, but right at the first baseman, Clendenin, and he'll take it to the bag, out number 3. Go to the top of the 6th. Buddy Harrelson. And it's 1-1-5. 1-1-5. Not fresh anymore. It's already, we're in the 6th inning. He's a scrapper. It's 1-1-5. So he's going to launch a double into a right field. He's batting lefty. Hits it into right field, into the gap. And he's going to make it to second standing up. So that's a leadoff double for Buddy Harrelson, late hitting shortstop, who actually didn't bat all that badly in 69. He had 2 home runs. Oh, no, I think he had no home runs. He had no home runs, but he had batted .248. So it doesn't have any power at all. It's Cleon Jones. Cleon Jones is actually the best batter the Mets had. He hit 12 home runs, but batted .340. And just missed winning the batting title that year. So it's 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he is not. 4-5-6. It's a fly ball. It's a medium center field. Blair gets it. That's 1 away. Clendenin. Clendenin struck out last time up. And it's a 1-2-4. 1-2-4 for Clendenin. Control. McNally has control, but decided die says no. Eager. He is not eager. It's a walk. So Clendenin manages a walk. So you got first and second with 1 out. And it's Ronnie Swoboda. Swoboda batted .235 with 9 home runs in 69. And it's a 3-6-6. 3-6-6. Be a pinch hitter? No. And it's a high fly to center field. Blair comes in. 2 away. And it's a light hitting Ed Charles here in the top of the 6th inning. Light hitting Ed Charles, and the Mets are going to bring in a pinch hitter. Let's see. It's going to be Art Shamsky. He's going to come in and pinch hit. Get a little baggy for Shamsky. Put him in a little baggy. Alright, so it's Shamsky's a lefty against the righty McNally. And Shamsky actually had a decent year. He hit 14 home runs for the Mets. So we're going to pencil him in. And pencil him in for Charles. Shamsky. For Charles. Top 6. Okay, we'll get an A. Let's see what happens here. Art Shamsky. Take a look at the card. He's a hero and a home run king. So it's a 5-5-5. See what happens there. Is he an ace or a star? McNally is a semi-star. So he is a star, so it's a deep fly ball. And back goes the right fielder, Robinson, back to the track, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out, so the Mets blow an opportunity. Got a leadoff double, and nothing came of it. And that's at the end of 5.5 innings of play. We still have a 0-0 score. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. We're going to have a new third baseman. It's going to be Wayne Garrett. Wayne Garrett is going to replace Charles at third base. We're going to get a little baggy. Keep these cards pristine so when we play this series again, or we decide to play some games in the season, who knows. All right, so we got Jerry Koosman on the mound for the Mets. We've got a tremendous pitching duel here. Paul Blair is going to lead. Wait a second. No, it's going to be Don Buford is up. Don Buford batted .291 and hit 12 home runs in 69. Let's see, 255. A 255. Is Koosman a star? He is not. Is Buford a home run king? He is not. It's a fly ball to the left fielder, Jones. Paul Blair. And it's a 556. 556. Is Koosman an ace? He sure is, and that's a line drive to the third baseman, Garrett. And Garrett, bottom of the sixth, third base. So that's going to be Garrett comes in the bottom of the sixth. Okay, that's two away. And it's going to be Frankie Robinson. Frank Robinson hit 32 home runs and batted .308 in 69. 456. 456. Is Robinson patient? He's semi-patient. Decided that says he's patient. That's a walk. So with 2 outs, Robinson manages a walk. And it's the big power hitter. He's a giant at 6'7" and 300 pounds, 275 pounds. Boog Powell, known as Booger when he was a kid. 126. Is he fresh? Let's see. Bottom of the sixth. The Decided Die says yes, he is fresh. He's semi-fresh. Decided Die says he's fresh. So it's a line out to the second baseman, Weiss. Got a lot of line outs today. Not that many fly balls, but a whole lot of line outs, especially for the Orioles. So that's the end of 6 innings of play. We go to the top of the 7th. We're still in a scoreless tie. Gonna see Jerry Grody. 246. Is McNally control? Yes, he is. Decided Die says yes, he is. And it's a comeback. And Koosman over to first. I looked at the wrong. Yeah, no, we're in the top of the inning. Grody. No, I was right. 1 away. Just wrote it in the wrong spot. And Weiss, Al Weiss. Al Weiss, second baseman. That's a 1-2-4, 1-2-4, 1-2-4. Is he control? He's semi-control. It says he's control, so that's a 1-hopper to the shortstop, Belanger. Belanger over to first, 2 away. And Koosman. Koosman's batting. That's a 1-6-6 for Koosman. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is. Strike 3. And that's the 7th strikeout for McNally in this game. That's the end of 6.5 innings of play. Still the score is 0-0. Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson in 69 hit 23 home runs. Batted only .234 that year. But he is a gold glover at third base. 1-1-6. Fresh, bottom of the 7th. 3-4, semi-fresh. I can't, let me look in the rules real quick. Can't remember the freshness rules. I know it's, okay, here it is. 1960, it's 4-3. 4-3, we're in the bottom. So he decided that, okay. All right, let's see. It was 1-1-6, 1-1-6. Is he fresh? Decided Die says no, he's semi-fresh. So then is the batter utility or sad sack? He's utility, so it's a comebacker. It's a comebacker. Right to Kuzman. One away. Davey Johnson. Here we are scoreless in bottom of the seventh inning. Game 2 of the World Series, 69 World Series, between the Mets and the Orioles. We have McNally for the Orioles and Kuzman for the Mets. We're in a scoreless tie here in the bottom of the seventh. That's going to be 2-3-6. 2-3-6. Double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. It's a walk. So that's Kuzman gives up his third walk of the game. Davey Johnson walks. And we're going to go to Andy Etchebarren. Andy Etchebarren batted .249, hit 3 home runs. That's a 3.45. 3.45. Is the catcher iron? No, Grody's gold, or semi-gold. So good eye, no. And that's strike 3. And we go to the right now chart. Strike 3. That's Kuzman's second strikeout. And Belanger's going to swing on the right now chart. And that's a 66. Is there a hot batter? Belanger hot. Well, what did he do last time up? No. So he is not. He's, I guess, a neutral batter. And he hits a long drive to center field. And that's going to take us to a micro chart, the fence micro chart. And he's a semi... Okay, we're going to have to roll this to see what he is. Okay, he's nothing there. So, it's going to take us to the other. And a 4 on the other in the micro chart fence. It's going to be a triple. A line drive into the gap that hits off the wall. And Agee chases down. And Belanger gets all the way to third base with a triple. And scoring on that was Davey Johnson, who had walked. And the score is now 1-0 Orioles. So an RBI triple off the fence by Mark Belanger. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Let's backtrack. Okay, because he's a scrapper, and I missed that. He's a scrapper, and that was a 4. It's going to be a double, and it's going to be a double. Don't really remember what I rolled. It's going to be a problem. Double with 2 out. Let's look and see what Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson is semi-stoic. Okay, so instead of a triple, it's going to be a double. And Johnson's going to score. And Belanger stops at second base. McNally's going to bat. That's a 3.35 from McNally. 3.35. Wow, no, sad sack. McNally, sad sack. Yes, he is. And that's a chopper to second baseman Weiss over to Clendenin for the third out. So in the bottom of the 7th inning, the Mark Belanger hits a double to the wall. And it looks like there was some, the ball got stuck under the fence, and Belanger, they sent Belanger back to second base. They allowed Davey Johnson to score, and it's 1-0. So the Mets have 2 more innings to come back and to try to tie this game. So some bad luck for the Mets here. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. And it's going to be Buddy Harrelson. And it's a 135 for Buddy Harrelson. 135. Unusual result with a black 1. Unusual result. Looks like it's a ball effect, a ballpark quality. So I have to pull that chart out. I have it over here on the side. It's a 3-4. Let me see. It's a 3-4 at Shea Stadium. Let's find that. Shea Stadium. So it's a 3-4. Let's see what it says. 3-4. A big ballpark. Shea Stadium is a normal ballpark. So it's 3-4. So it's a shortstop snag. A shortstop snag. And that's and that should be AG batting. Should be AG batting. That's one away. Now it's Harrelson. That's a 266. 266 for Harrelson. Okay, that doesn't happen. There's nobody leadoff batter. Is he a leadoff batter? No, he's not a leadoff batter. It's a high fly to the right fielder Robinson. 2 out. And it's Cleon Jones. And it's a 1-2-2. Workman no, champ or whiffer. He is a champ. Side that says he is. That's an infield single. It's a chopper that Robinson can't handle. And that's a single for Jones. Jones is on at first. And we have Don Clendenin. That's a 3-3-6. 3-3-6. Ace is not an ace. Set sack utility. He's a utility. So it's a call third strike. The 8th strikeout. 8th strikeout for McNally. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Don Buford. That's a 5-5-6. A 5-5-6. Is Kuzman an ace? Yes, he is. Line out again to the third baseman, Garrett. One away, Paul Blair. Bottom of the 8th here. Orioles lead it 1-0 in game 2. It's a 2-3-6. 2-3-6, double control. Does not have that. Get your batting. No, he is not. It's a walk. So Blair walks. It's the 4th walk that Kuzman's given up today. Frank Robinson. And it's a 5-6-6. 5-6-6. Is he wild? I doubt it. No, he's not. Good eye. Not at all. Strike 3. 2 out. Frank Robinson didn't like that call. And that's going to take us to the baseball right now chart. I think I need an extra die. A 1-6. Baseball right now, 1-6. Is it a hot pitcher? Yes, he is. So fool's batter into swinging an outside pitch. And it's a ground ball to shortstop. Harrelson over to first. And that's all she wrote for the bottom of the 8th inning for the Orioles. They do leave a man on base on the walk. And we go to the top of the 9th inning. So the Mets have, this is their last chance to tie the game. Otherwise, they're going to go down with their 2nd defeat in a row by a score of 1-0. Ronnie Swoboda. Swoboda batted .235. So we're going to go into the Mets bullpen. We're going to call on Ed Kranepool. Going to call on Ed Kranepool. Ed Kranepool in '69 hit 11 home runs. So let's see what he does. So Ed Kranepool for Swoboda. Bottom of the, or top of the ninth. That's going to be a B. Put that in there. Ed Kranepool, a 1-3-6. Is McNally an ace? No, he is not. Whiffer or cold? Kranepool just came in, so he's neutral. He's not a whiffer. Infield drama. Infield drama. Let's see what happens. Infield drama. It's a 3-5 on infield drama. It's a third baseman iron. No, he is not. That's a routine ground ball. And that's one away. Robinson took care of that easily. Now we're going to get Wayne Garrett. It's a 1-1-6. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? No, he is not. So I believe he stays semi-fresh if he has a shutout going into the ninth. And decided that says he is, so that's strikeout. 9th strikeout. So Garrett strikes out. And we go to Jerry Grody. Let's see who else we have on the Mets bench. Going to bring in the catcher, Duffy Dyer. Duffy Dyer is going to bat for Jerry Grody. Top 9. It's going to be C. Okay, 2 out, top of the 9th inning. McNally's going for a shutout. It's 1 out away. We got Duffy Dyer. That's a 1-4-6. 1-4-6. Is he flash? Semi-flash. Saturday says no. Is he champion? He is not a champion. It's a chopper to second baseman Johnson. Johnson over to first. And that's all she wrote for the Mets. The Mets lose it 1-0. Second game of the 1969 World Series. And the Mets lose it by a score of 1-0. And the Mets had, let me see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. I don't believe they had an error. No, they did not. And the Orioles had 1, 2, 3 hits. And I believe there were no errors committed in the game. So it's that's all for the game 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll have game 3 coming up. I may do an all-night baseball. Who knows? I may go take a nap and get back up and play some more. All right, take care.